Hi, so this is Abhay, and today we'll work on Injured Android, which is an intentionally vulnerable Android application by BNAC. So essentially, we just have the APK file here in the repository, which you can find in this GitHub link. And I've actually already gone ahead and downloaded the APK. So I'm gonna start off my emulator. I have a emulator. This is essentially the thing that you go into Android Studio and open up the emulator. I have a bash function for that. So I would ideally like to work on my physical device, but since I'm screen recording and I don't want to put extra effort into recording my phone as well, so I decided to use an emulator. But anyway. Let's see if the device is up. Yeah, so the emulator is up. We can then, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm in the emulator. Let's go back into Injured Android. We have the APK file here, so we can say adb install Injured Android. Since we only have one device, we don't have to mention anything. So over here now we might have Injured Android. Yeah, we have it right here. So I haven't ever looked at this before. This is my first time as well. Okay, so there seem to be challenges, I guess, if you click on these buttons and individual activities. So this is not exactly like there are some applications which pose as real world applications. This is more of a CTF style challenge. So contact. Okay. Anyway, let's check this out. XSS test. Okay, actually let's go read the GitHub because maybe there's some information over here. Download the APK. Download this, enable USB debugging, install it, download the APK, start the emulator. I recommend downloading this so root ADB can be enabled. Why do we need root though? XSS test is just for fun to raise awareness. Okay, so the first thing is not a challenge. Let's just put some random stuff in here. Okay, takes time. So I'm assuming that's a web view with, okay. Segment. Cool. So yeah, this is just to raise awareness about there's no flag as such. Cool. What else? The login flags just need the flags submitted. The flags are submit demonstrate concepts that will automatically register. The last two flags don't register. Okay. Okay, I guess let's just start with this. The first flag 1, login. Input the flag and push submit. The flag is right under your nose. Nothing happened when I push submit. Let's go and decompile the application. Let's look at it in JADX GUI. So that would probably be flag1 login activity, or is it something else? Flag1 login activity. It's probably this thing only. The flag and push submit. So this was the thing that we got, which is a snack bar. So if you click the button by the name of fab, you get this flag. Else if okay, so there's an integer click. If it's the first time you're clicking it, then it says right under your nose. But if it's the second time you're clicking it, then it says the flag is also under the GUI. Did we see that? The flag is also under the GUI. What if you hit it more than 2 times? Okay, anyway. Submit flag is if edit text of this is this, then but the thing is, we're not actually calling submit flag as such, are we? Find usage. Yeah, so there's only one call to this function. Public void submit flag. One flag. I mean, I don't understand when this is called, but I guess we can try it anyway. So it's 0 and 3 underscore capital F LAG submit. Do we get anything? Yeah, we won't, because anyway this function is not being called. Maybe this is a red herring. Let's see if there's something else. We write on click listener none.show. This is just a snack bar. The only thing that the click function is doing is it is incrementing this. What about flag1? Get flag returns something empty. What about this thing's usage? What about success? Okay, let's check this out. r.layout.activity flag1 success. So we find that under res layouts. What's it called? Activity flag1 success. So there's a text view and congrats, you found the flag underscore D. I doubt this thing, sorry, I doubt this string is the flag. It's probably just the text, congrats, you found the flag. How do you search for the entire code? Congrats, you found it. This should be in resources somewhere, right? Doesn't it come under code? Values, strings. let's just let's look at, since they talked about GUI, maybe it's flag one activity. Oh, not sorry, not this. Flag one, yeah, this thing. So there's a widget, the app bar, which is there on top, and okay, this thing looks interesting. Content bypass main. What is this? Oh, this is the layout which helps us submit the flag, I'm guessing. This kind of an XML format is annoying. Like the one that you get in Android Studio where every attribute is on a separate line. Is there any way to get that? Okay, let's see if there is any way to get that format. Preferences, maybe deobfuscation, decompilation, editor theme. I doubt there's a way. Okay. Text view 3. I guess if you look at this, you will get to know what is there. No, not sorry, not this. Wherever the text is, where is the text? Handler text, submit flag text. Yeah, that's probably not anything interesting. Input flag and submit. So this is just this thing. So this activity flag one, which has this thing, is just another layout within this. I've never seen this before, but yeah, it's nothing interesting as such. Then there's the floating action button, flag margin, stat notify error, pop overlay, action bar, match parent. Okay. I mean, if you really think about it, if you really think about it, I mean, you don't even have to think that much. There's no way this is going to do anything, because as soon as this is clicked, it never does anything. It just shows something in the snack bar and just, you know, toggles between two different snack bar messages. So essentially, this is weird. Let's see if there's something on the GitHub repository. The login flags just need the flag submitted. The flags without a submit demonstrate concepts will automatically register in the flags overview. Okay, is there something else? Flags overview or something. Flag one. What is happening? Yeah, I've captured that flag if it's green. The login flags just need the flags submitted. The flags without a submit that demonstrate concepts will automatically register. In the flag. Oh. So we have to, do we have to call that method? Is it the last two flags don't register? So maybe, yeah, so that particular method can't be called. Do we have to do something to call that method? Because we couldn't even see any usages for this method. Maybe we have to create this intent and maybe we just have to call this intent. So if int no, but if you call this intent, then this thing won't be true. That's that. And this activity doesn't really do anything. Find view ID. Okay, so if you have to call this function, I don't know how to do that. I mean, there must be a do we have to patch the file or do some dynamic instrumentation? I have no clue. Yeah, because there's no way this thing is being called anywhere. Instead of usages, let's just search for it throughout the code. We can see that a lot of different activities have this function, but nobody's actually calling it. Submit flag. Just don't get it. Is it something? Also, what is this function doing? Get flag. Again, there's no usage. Am I missing something? See, because it would be a bit weird to just start right off with a dynamic instrumentation thing. What else is there? What am I missing? Get text toString equals new decoder dot get data. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm in flag 4. God. The flag is right under your nose. The flag is also under the GUI. Is that a hint to the fact that you have to not look at the GUI but look at the decompilation? Again, no clue. The main issue is that this is not being called. None of the submit flags are being called. So again, am I missing something? The login flags just need the flag to be submitted. The flags without a submit that demonstrate concepts will automatically register in the flags overview activity. The last two flags. The exclamatory buttons on the bottom right will give users up to 3 tips. Okay, so that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to give us 2 tips. The flag is right under your nose and the flag is under the GUI. One flag. Yeah, you can essentially issue intents through the command line, but then again, this wouldn't be happening. So we just get that activity. Let's look at the manifest. Let's see if there's something exported. What is the manifest? Yeah. God, I hate this. I want to keep scrolling horizontally. Okay, so flag 2, 3, 4, 5. Flag 5 receiver. There's no mention of flag 1 activity. That's weird. What is flag 1? Flag 1. What? Flag 1 isn't in the manifest. Okay, I'll just go ahead and see if there's any write-up or anything, because this is really weird. I mean, ideally I wouldn't want to look at write-ups this soon, but I don't know how you would be able to submit the flag without doing something weird. Should I look at write-ups? Let's search for injured Android write-ups. Injured Android. Okay, so this is not actually a write-up thing. But this looks like a good page. Let's just save this and done. Frida CTF, super better. Okay, I doubt there is flag 1, I guess. Should we move on to flag 2? Yeah. I guess we should try flag 2. Keywords, activity and exported. Exported activities can be accessed with the ADB browser. Yeah, we know that, but where is the Chantal? Is it exported though? Activity under 3. Am I doing something fundamentally wrong? Because I can't see exported. Okay, exported is equals to true for what? B2 5L activity. What else? Flag 5 receiver. What else? Title activity test broadcast receiver. Hey, what's happening here? Also, you do not really have a success version for most activities. Also, what is decoder? Oh, could this be flag 4? Because I remember seeing something related to flag 4 somewhere. Let's try. 64D 4 overdone omelets. Let's see if this works. Flag 4 underscore overdone underscore omelets. Congrats, you found the flag. Oh, so maybe there's some functionality that I do not understand yet. Yeah. Oh, I think I just got it. So you do not have to have a listener in this activity only. You see, over here we have an on-click listener for this, but you can actually get away with an attribute in the XML file as well, which would be, where would that be? Layout. Yeah. So if you look at activity flag 4.xml, sorry, click. Okay, it's not that. But then, what calls submit flag? Flag 4. Submit flag is not being called. This is the only thing that's happening. Oh wait, I never actually thought what this means. r.id.fab. What is that? r.id.fab flag 4.xml. Where is fab? Yeah, it's this thing. Fab margin stack notifier. Floating action button. So it's that thing. Oh, so this is the actual submit button. Congrats, you found the flag. So the submit is essentially, where is it being called? Let's go into the layout and see where the submit button is. It should go by submit, most probably. Okay, it's not going by submit. Let's go into content flag 4. Yeah, it might not be here. It would be, the on click would be in here if there is an on click button, Android layout margin, text. Yeah. So I actually came across this when I was doing, so in my college we have an Android lab, and it's funny. So our teachers, they wanted us to write these programs in our record notebook, and usually people use the on-click listeners in Java. In here, not in here. But as you saw, I was like frantically searching for the on-click listener and trying to figure out where this is. But you can do it this way as well. And even I did it this way only, but I forgot about it. So that's how it gets submitted. But then the question is, why isn't the other one working? Why isn't the first activity working? Content flag 1. Where's content flag 1 activity? Content bypass main. Content bypass main. Okay, so this must also have the on click. Yeah. This also does the submit flag function through XML, not the Java listener. And then there's the edit text too. So okay, that part, the link between submit flag and that's clear, and it was not coming up in usages or the search because apparently none of that considers the XML files. But then this should work. O and 3. Is that actually O or is that 0? I mean, I consider it as a 0, sorry. Yeah, it looks, oh, it's a 1, god damn it. Okay, cool, so we got this flag as well. Flag 1, 0 and 3 underscore f1 ag. Congrats, you found the flag. Thank you. So now if you look at this thing, we'll probably get cool. So I'll take a break for a moment and get back. Okay, so now let's start with the second challenge, flag 2 exported activity. So let's check out flag 2. Exported activities can be accessed with ADB or Droza. Okay, so essentially I don't think we have anything to do over here. This is just to say, okay, there are exported activities in this particular application. So I was actually getting confused why flag 2 activity isn't exported, but I guess that was just a hint to this activity that we need to call. So I don't actually remember the syntax, but on my website I've written a blog on Android, and I might have the activity calling code somewhere. Okay, maybe I don't. Exported activities. I think I removed it. Anyway, you can find it. ADB exported activity. Yeah, so am start dash n, your package name slash dot activity name. So let's just copy this and just close this. Am start n, your package name. Sorry. Okay, what is the package name? Okay, that is the package name, and then if you do a slash and dot, it should work. Am command not found, so maybe that's not in my path. Let's see. Am must be somewhere in build tools or something. I have no clue where am is. Am could be in the platform tools then, I guess. CD platform tools. ADB. Where is AM? Oh, AM is an ADB command. Is that what it is? If that is what it is, then I'm dumb. Shell. Error type 3, this does not exist. B25L activity, it does exist. B25, okay, that BMAC doesn't exist. Cool. Second flag. So I'll just write that down in case I forget it. Second flag. Okay, I'll actually write everything down in some place. The thing is, let's just make file which contains all the flags. Flag 1 activity gave us this, and then flag 2 is giving us this thing. Sorry, activity 2 is giving us this thing. Then there's flag 4 obviously, and we'll get to that. Put this when we get to that. But anyway, let's put this into the exported activity. There is a way to bypass the main activity and work other activities that are exported. Wait, then how do you submit the flag though? Flag 2, flag 3. Flag 2. Okay, maybe that submission is also exported or something. I do not know. So B25L activity is exported, and flag 5 receiver. Okay, that's something else. Test broadcast receiver. No action bar. Okay, I don't really get it. How do you, again, let's go back to the GitHub repository. The login flags just need the flag submitted. The flags that are submitted that demonstrate will automatically, oh, okay. So it should already be registered here. Yeah, good. Let's go to flag 3. Enter, oh wait, did I go into 6? I thought I went into 3. Yeah, okay, 3. Where is the decompilation? Flag 3 activity. R stands for resources. Check the XML files. R.string dot this thing. Let's go into the strings. Search for this thing. 3 times. Okay, don't know what that means. But let's put that into flags and submit that. I don't know if you can paste. I mean, I've tried it before, but apparently you can't. Can you? Paste. Oh, you can. Wow. Congrats, you found the flag. Let's look at 4. Okay, 4 I already did. So 4 was that decompilation, that decoding thing, which is in the decoder activity class. Sorry, I forgot what the flag was, but just for the sake of this thing, what do you call it? Sorry, echo this. 64 code. Yeah, that's the flag. So now we have 4. Let's look at 5. Exported broadcast receiver. Action this. Okay. Keep sending broadcasts. Increment. So I actually know about broadcast receivers, and in the MobiSec course there is actually a broadcast receiver challenge. I was trying that, but I could not figure it out. Let's see if I can do this one. Okay, so it got the intent. So right now when we open it, it opened up from this activity. so wait, why does it keep trying? Ah, there's a counter. You are a winner. Huh, that's weird. What is this? This is weird. Weird stuff all over. Not a string. Something dot decrypt this. Could it be the same decrypt? Okay. If it's base64, well, is base64? What is this base64? Text URL says empty value, return false, try base64. So if you can decode this value, then secret key is equal to blah blah. Encrypt password bytes base64 decode value. Cipher is DES return. Oh, okay, so it essentially will return us the encoded value if you click there once more, like the third time. That's what I feel. Else if I is equals to 2. Keep trying 1. Dot show. You are a winner. This dot decrypt. I still don't get it. Just by clicking you'll get the flag. I doubt that. Let's check. 5. That was weird. Huh. Does that mean it's solved? Yeah, it does. Okay. Good for us. But I thought it would be something to do with broadcasts, I guess. Action custom broadcast. Was there some other intended solution? Or maybe you just have to look at the code and understand it. Yeah, sometimes maybe things aren't as difficult as they seem. Flag 6. Okay, let's get into flag 6 login activity. This dot decrypt this intent. Okay, so essentially we need to decrypt this value and get back to it and see whether it's the same as what this decrypts it to be. Generate secret new DES key spec key. What is key? Hide, not get key. Encrypted key, this dot decode. What is this remote URL? Is this a deep link? Okay, anyway, so let's see. This is the key that we're using in our application. So capture this. Okay, so with that key, sorry, let's go here. With that key, generate secret. Is this like a dynamic thing or? Okay, I seriously don't know. But anyway, byte encrypted password bytes is equals to base64 decode value this. 64. So we're essentially using DES to decrypt something. 64 decode, and then cipher.init. What is do final? Cipher.do final. Okay, that's something that you might find in the crypto classes. A string. Okay, I do not feel like actually, writing down that code or using DAS. Is there some easier way, like debugging or something, that can help me do it? I don't know. But this is the thing to be decrypted. So let's see if this has any meaning. No. Is there an online DES decryptor? I have no clue how DES works. So I'm just gonna hope enter plain text to hash and a text to be decrypted. So you have the 64 option. Let's put that in. Let's assume that is ECB. And where is the key? Capture this. Let's assume that is the mode. Wrong key size. Capture this. CDC. Still wrong key size. Triple DS online decryption. Or maybe the key also needs to be in the, yeah, most probably. No, but when you do a get key, you don't really. Okay, I guess I'll have to not act dumb and actually understand what's happening. Get instance DES cipher.init 2 key generate secret let's go check some online Java code for Java DES decryption example. Let's see if yeah, I guess if it's the same thing or something, we can probably key generator cipher.get instance. Okay, looks close enough. Okay, so this is probably the mode. So right now we're probably decrypting, that's why it's 2. And then we have all that stuff. Okay, so I have never actually compiled Java code as such. So okay, I'm still thinking, is there any way to not do it using that? Also my charge is going out, so I'll have to attach my charger to the laptop. Okay, so yeah, I think ideally you could do something like maybe is this word, if I were more adept at Frida, I could probably look what value it's returning. I do not know anything about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try re-implementing the code that is there in Java. So it's literally almost everything is here, so we do not need to do much. Let's just copy this stuff and let's see what we can do. What's it called? Okay, it's a weird name. Just call it decrypt.java for now. Okay. So obviously we can't have most of these things, but all that is okay, I guess. Key is equals to height.get key. So this is where is it? Yeah, this is this thing. And I don't know the intended solution. A64 decode. Okay. Public static decrypt string value is the secret key. Is this? I think it should work mostly. I hope it works. One more thing is the value, the class name should be equal to what is out there. Although I don't know that whether decrypt is actually a thing, so I'm just gonna call it decrypt up here. The block size. Yeah, anyway, if there's any error, we'll get to know about it. But obviously, we also need to print it out, right? So if in case we are able to do something about it, we need to print it out. So system.println this thing. Yeah, looks about right. But we'll see if there's anything. Decrypt up here.java. Java C. Okay. Can't find symbol base64, so maybe that's yeah, here. What else is that? Base64 can't find symbol string. That's weird. Because he just did that. Where is the flag 6? Okay, we'll check that later. Can't find text utils either. Okay, let's just first. Okay, maybe all of that is in base64 only. So let's import base64. Maintain that. Okay, yeah, copy that there. Java C. Oh, so it's an Android. Maybe there's some package in Java as well. I hope there's a package for Java which is similar. Cannot find symbol base64. Java base64 code. Import java.util.star. I guess that should do the trick. Still can't find. Okay, what do you want? Actually, we do not even require this. We can directly put in the values. Can we though? No, I doubt. I mean, we can. But I think it's gonna be better if we have. Yeah, it's gonna take 2 seconds to do this stuff. Encode to string and decode, encode it. Okay. Sorry. get decoder.decode. So I get decode, wait, what? Decode encode, what's the issue? It's not applicable for string int, whatever. Also, we need to do it for this. I don't know if I'm going completely off track, but that's the fun thing about CDS, I guess. Is there anything else left? Text utils. Again, one more base64 issue, and then I guess we'll be done. Then there's the issue with text utils. I do not know what that is. Text utils. What does it even do? Is it important, or can we just? Okay, so it checks if it's empty. Yeah, we don't give a shit about that because anyway. Okay, there's just one call for that. Okay, we don't actually need at all. String. Okay, it still can't find string. It can't find this thing, but it just did that, like right below it somewhere, didn't it? Okay, it didn't. it returns a new string. No, it does do. Okay, new string. Got. Yeah, fine. Finally, missing return statement. How would I get to know where did I? Missing return statement where? The method must return a result of type string. Yeah, isn't it doing that? So it is returning a string over here. What's the issue? I don't get it. Try, catch. Oh, value. Decrypt. Also, I'm not actually calling this method. I just realized that. So yeah, that's that. That also needs to be done. How do you call it? Completely forgot. Public static void string args system dot. Oh no, we don't need to do that. Just say decrypt string value. So where is it? Yeah, this thing. It's called decrypt string value. So the issue is that I might have missed out something. So the brackets are apparently they're matching. System.out.println does that. The brackets are matching here as well. I mean, the only thing I did change was that. It should still work. Should I just put a return here because perhaps it's just checking something like this? I don't know. Okay, let's try it. Java. Oh, finally. I actually wasn't expecting it to come out, but cool. Here. Why can't I paste it? God, I can't paste it. Okay, we've come this far, might as well type it. This isn't where I parked my car. Submit. Great. So this was flag 6. We have flag 7 and 8 left. Also, let's just store this in the flags file. Wait, where did 5 go then? This was 6, right? Oh yeah, 5 got completed on its own. But I forgot to get the flag. It was 5 or something. Okay, F1 V3. F1 V3. Was it a capital V or a small v? I don't know. Let's try again. Flag 5. F1 small V3 exclamation cool. So now we are going on to the second last challenge. The third last. Where are we? Okay, 7th. Escalate. Activity. Run ADB as root. Stay on this activity. Not all encodings are the same. Okay, usually you're not supposed to see hints, but fine, I guess. I mean, we can probably cheat directly. Value struct, but column name, yeah, we can. What's the remote URL? Return remote URL. That is definitely a weird remote URL. HTTPS. Okay. Again, I'm probably not doing things as intended. But let's see. If not hidden. Weird. Oh, okay, so that's for him to do it or something. I don't know. Cool, I guess. Let's see. So we're adding stuff to the database. And what else? Then we're deleting the database. I mean, there are certain things you can do using browser, which can be done here. So they advise to use ADB as root. ADB root. But what do you want us to do? There was another hint about encodings. Stay on this activity. Not all encodings are the same. Let's just decode these values. Why am I waiting? Whenever you see a base 64, there's a sudden urge to go into terminal. Echo pipe base 64 D. The flag hash. Okay. So this is perhaps the this is the hash. Okay, so there's just one row, I guess, and these are all the different values that are there for. The flag is also a password. Okay, so there are a couple of columns which have a row with these values, the flag hash, then a hash, the flag is also a password. Oh, could it be that it's a password for that thing? Is there a way to get into this? If node was not found, node not found, so that's a different thing. Or could it be that, no, probably not. Send nodes that will self-destruct after being read. Show options, manual password. Days from now. Could it be that the node has been destroyed and that this was actually supposed to be the password for it? What else is that? base64.t code. Get remote URL. Insert. I mean, even if I use Drozer or anything, stay on this activity, not all encodings are the same. db.on destroyed, delete database, schema database. Yeah, so there's no get writable database. Yeah, there's no way to submit flags. So is there something else that helps us do this? What is database schema? Create table, this is a test. This is a test.db. Yeah, so we can go into the database. It's there in a directory. Yeah, these files are stored in /data and then / the package name somewhere. I mean you can access that, but the point is that we are just storing this, or maybe we are storing some other data that, yeah, oh, that's probably why we were required to run ADB as root. Yeah, maybe there's some other data in the database. Alternatively, I can use Drozer to attack the database. So again, I'm not sure whether I have that on my website, but I do have some Drozer stuff that is there. With that, I'll have to run Drozer first. Do I have Drozer in this? Okay, I don't have Drozer. Drozer, should I just, okay, let's just leave Drozer. Okay, here only. Before, do I have the thing that checks for SQL injection and all that? I don't. I guess we can. We can just go into the ADB and search for the database. ADB root, ADB shell, cd data com dot, what's it called? bnac dot injured android. I'm sorry if that's not how it's pronounced. bnac seems like how it would be pronounced, but it doesn't make any sense. App textures, view, cache, code, databases. This is a test DB, blah blah blah. So we need to look at that. This is a test DB. There's nothing in that. Oh yeah, now we probably need to. But then again, if this is the only activity that is populating the database, then there's really no point in. There's nothing here even now. Or maybe we can't display it. Maybe there's some character which is, you know, making the output bad in a way. So we can pull it. If you get out ADB pull this thing. This is test.tv file pulled. You do need something for it, but I guess there should be online solutions. SQLite browser online. AV browser for SQLite. It'd be pretty fun if... Okay, do we have a Linux version? Because I actually come across this a lot. It will be better if I have a downloaded version for it. Okay, file, open DB. So we are in CTF's injured Android. This thing. Where are we? Run, I guess. No such table demo. Click to close. What is there in this thing? Can't we see stuff here? MariaDB, MS SQL, SQLite. History. Can't we just see the tables or something? Delete. This is annoying. This should be a bit more intuitive, I guess. SQLite Viewer, SQLite Browser, SQLite Viewer, SQLite Studio. Actually, I think I have something called SQLite. This file is encrypted or not a database. Yeah, I didn't even check what it is. Okay, it is a database. SQLite command line show tables. How to connect? Okay, there was something about the last two challenges. The last two flags don't register with because there isn't a remote verification method. This is done to prevent previous flag. So I guess this is what it was supposed to be. Yeah, so I guess I'll stop here only. I mean, for the flag 7 at least. But I can mention it in the flags file that this is what I did. That we were supposed to reach here. Yeah, this thing. Okay. Let's do the final challenge and get it over with. First, let's check that out in the activity. Flag at AWS. This is an AWS based flag. Some developers put AWS credentials in Android applications. Okay, that was pretty fucking straightforward. Where is flag 8 login activity? Snackbar AWS CLI. Okay, even this particular, what would you call it, thing doesn't have an actual solution. So I'm just gonna go over strings, and maybe there's a dummy AWS thingy here. Secret key. Could this be the thing? I don't even know how AWS credentials look like. Could we search for AWS based flags sometimes, but okay, this is just a string to AWS. Okay, how does an AWS key look like? Is it something like this? AWS. How does an AWS key look like? I know I shouldn't be searching like that, but where's my secret access key? Create an access key. Can you tell me how it looks like? Easy to pair secret access key. Where is my secret access key? I mean, I do have an AWS account, but I don't want to open it right now. This isn't an... Oh, okay, yeah. Access key and bucket name. I guess this is what the solution is. I do not know though. There's the secret key as well, so it could be any of these things. I'll just copy all of these into flag. This thing. So there's the bucket name. So the bucket is... I think this is a solved problem. Like, I don't think this is an issue anymore. There's some thing that Amazon did that now this is not an issue. But let's just still copy this. I'll actually read a write-up right now only for some AWS credentials or something. AWS bucket vulnerability or something. I earned this thing. Oh, I think I've exhausted my Medium articles for the month or something. Okay, let's see. Method 1, method 2. Right click on this and open URL. Looks like this. Okay, so this is the bucket name, and then that's how it looks. Okay, let's see if this is actually something or is just made up. Dot s3 dot amazon aws.com access denied. Oh, cool. This thing, okay. Anything before .s3 in the URL is... I'll actually copy this instead of that. Maybe we still do not have a way to do it. Who knows? Host ID. What does this mean? Anyway. Use Bob Suite. How I earned this. The URL looked like this. Then without wasting time, I opened AWS CLI on Kali and tried to upload move into this. How to exploit misconfigured. This command line to fetch from Emacs does not disable the directly listing. Okay, so for that you need to have the AWS CLI. Do I have it? I don't know. I mean, I've heard about AWS. Oh, I do have it. No, I don't want to move. Is there any way to read or something? How to exploit misconfigured. No, it's not misconfigured. It's actually just... is there any call to AWS? Is there something in the activity 8 that actually gets AWS things? No. Also, are there any activities that I've not seen yet? This I've seen, this seen. Flag 5. Okay, most of these I think I've seen. Hide test broadcast. Okay, I think I've seen almost all activities, all classes. So I doubt there is, or maybe we could still check search for usages in code, case insensitive obviously. AWS attachment draws. Okay, so it's mostly just weird things. There's no mention of AWS anywhere. Oh, but I was not aware that XML. Okay, this is not XML. AWS, or maybe something like S3, maybe. No. So I doubt that's supposed to be done. But if it were supposed to be done, then I guess you could do something like this: AWS S3 ls, and then the bucket's name, which is this thing. Error passing paths unable to retrieve this received 200 status of 403 is forbidden. But AWS CLI key or something. CLI login with key with access key. Because we do have the key. Configure in. Quickly configure this. Configure Command line options. Single sign-on. Only available with CLI version 2. So anyway, we can check the version. It's 1.14. Command line options, I guess. Profile, region, output, endpoint URL, query version. Okay, I'm just gonna be lazy here and assume that we are not supposed to solve this challenge because this is what is mentioned over here. But for sure, I think it's good to read up on AWS S3, and I will do that once I get the time to do that. But otherwise, we have completely hacked into this application. Okay, maybe not completely, but also, why is this? Yeah, maybe it's made for bigger phones and doesn't have any layout properties. Cool. So I think that's it. Also, there's this thing called VerseCon that is coming up, in which this person, Binak, who made this application, he's gonna be presenting, and then he said that later on he's also gonna, add more flags to it. So not this thing, sorry, this thing, I think, yeah, this tweet. He said something like, currently working on my talk, I plan to release an update with 4 more flags based on insecure implementations of Android components after this. So this will be fun. Also, I don't know when this is. When is it? April 4th. So this is also a pretty amazing conference. This is the guy who made the injured Android application. But I'll make sure to look at all of these talks. Zishano, Tom Nom Nom. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. So anyway, that's it for injured Android. And yeah, fine. Thank you for watching. And I'm planning to do more of these videos. This is my first one, if you didn't know. Let's see, I'll probably do some other vulnerable application or do some real world pen testing. I don't know if that's possible or not, but yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching.